Penrith, New South Wales, the 45th annual General Motors Display Day. We've got heaps of cars to see. We've got Pontiacs, Chevys, Holdens, the lot. So come on, let's go and check this out.
You come from a land down under, women go and men wonder.
G'day Steve, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Good. So you're Ute. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yes, it's a 1951 Ute, one of the first. It's got a 186 in it. It's been modified with an HR front end, power disc brakes, also a T-bar automatic, rack and pinion steering, and a HQ rear end.
So this is an FX. When did they start making them, the FX model?
The fifth.
the
The
first year?
Utes were 51.
Okay. Yeah, because my dad had an FX, and I've still got the photo of him standing in front of his FX Ute with the back cover on it.
Right. And the Utes, the sedans, were started in 48.
48.
So that's where you get the 48 215 from.
And who does the modifications to it? Do you go somewhere in Sydney to get that done?
Most of the modifications were done when I got it, but it had been out of rego for about 6 years before. And then I got hold of it. I had to have it all re-engineered. I had to bring it up to today's engineering certificates. So yeah, there was a fair bit to be extra done to it to make it comply.
Beautiful colour.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Yeah. It gets up and boogies nicely.
Yeah.
I've tried to keep the outside looking original as much as possible, so it just keeps it to its era.
You taking it around Mount Panorama?
I have, yes.
Yeah. How did it handle all right?
Yes, it did.
handle those corners?
Yeah. Not as well as what the Super V8's done.
No, that's right. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate that. Let's have a look at the car. G'day Steve, how are you?
Good, mate.
Good. So you've got your 55 FJ wagon.
That's right.
How did you acquire this beauty of a car?
I bought this from a fellow by the name of Phil Monday from Kilsyth in Melbourne.
Oh yes.
He had a big collection of FJs and old Holdens, and this is just one of them that I purchased off him.
And did you do all the modifications yourself to it? Like any mods, or is it all exactly the way?
To a station wagon. They were all.
Oh, they're all sedan.
They were all built from a sedan.
Yep. So you've actually added the.
Yes.
Oh.
They were built back in the 50s. This one is a later build. They were all different.
Yep.
There was only about 12 to 14 made. So there's only about 4 left.
Wow. So this is quite rare.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And
I've just kept up the, gone around and just made it more presentable.
Yep.
And
good paint.
Just one of my collection. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. And how many cars do you have in your collection? Do you have?
I think around about 20.
About 20.
Yeah.
You got where do you store them all at home?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Oh,
I'm on
great.
acreage, so I've got plenty of room.
Oh,
there
you
to
got
store.
plenty of room for them.
Yeah.
Just keep on the cover now. It's been well looked after. Yeah, it's a good day today, isn't it? You're getting a good variety of people around.
After
and
we thought we were going to have bad weather, but yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And a lot of good old FXs and FJs here,
Yes.
which is more important to me.
Yes. Yeah, they're great cars.
Yeah.
No, this is
Yeah, if you you walk around the back of it, you can see where the.
Okay. So now we're at the rear.
Yes. So as you can see, they had the streamlined station wagon look.
Yes.
One of the very first early station wagons.
Yes.
But as I say, they were never built by Holden. The only one Holden ever built was built from a panel van, which didn't look very good at all.
Yep.
These were first built by a company called Cordell that used to do caravans and do conversions.
Yep.
And this was later copied by one of his sons, who helped Phil Monday do the conversion and restoration
okay.
on the car. So as they progressed, they always made them a little bit different. Everyone was a little bit different.
Yep.
But it is one of the very first really proper Holden station wagon.
As far as the fuel and that sort of thing for these cars, do you have to put the premium fuel in that? You can't use
Depends
E10,
if
can you?
the engine's been modified to use unleaded, yes you can.
Okay.
I think this has, but I still put the
You still-
additive in just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, just put it in. That's right. Yeah, you don't want to damage the engine, do you? No. That's great.
I'll just put this down and give you a
Yep.
look at it.
Yeah. Let's have a look at it. Great looking car, isn't it? That's good. Thanks, Steve.
For the best modified special interest vehicle, we have a 19, yes indeed, 55, absolutely, station wagon. It's Steve Sherry. If anybody hasn't seen that car, it's right here and it's stunning.
Hi Trish, how are you?
Good, thanks. And
Good, good. I'm great, thanks. Just we're just walking around and getting speaking to a few people about their cars. And can you tell me a little bit about this one here, the FX?
A 1952 Holden FX sedan. It's been in our family for quite a long time. My husband's actually bought it when he was 19.
Yep.
It was a chocolate brown with a 138 in it. We've now put in a Series 2 V6 engine, supercharged, but that was actually 17 years ago. So this looks like it is now when we actually finished it back in 2001.
So Trish, what's the theme of the car with the Possessed name on it?
We named it Possessed because we've got a couple of young kids,
Yeah.
but we were more actually in the shed until 2 or 3 in the morning, and instead of really being with our kids that much. And so I said to my husband that he's really possessed with this thing, so that's how we came up with the name. And since we came up with that name, we then put a nice mural on the dash, and we've just added all these little tiny things, and especially with displays.
There's also a mural on the engine as well. This is great. We'll take you for a bit of a look around the car because it's worth just checking it out around the side as well. Fantastic. Thanks, Trish. Really appreciate it. Let's have a walk around and we'll meet a few more people along the way. Let's have a look in here. This is worth looking at.
Look at the mural on the dash.
Fantastic.
It's great, isn't it?
There's also a passenger in the back as well, Jeff.
Oh no. Oh, the monsters. That's Eddie, isn't it? That's Eddie.
Oh, do you?
He looks like Eddie.
Big monster.
He is. He's normally in the closet.
Yeah, the veins in the legs and everything. Gee.
Even the hood lining in this, and most of these old cars that come with the bows,
Yeah,
like in
the hood lining.
most of them come with bows, there's no bows.
I love how you put the spare in there with the see with the sound system. See
Oh, the
sound
sub.
system? Yeah, and also with the tyre. See, even with the tyre, how it's
Yeah.
spare tyres.
I love the way you've put your amplifier in the bottom here. This is terrific.
You made it all.
This would really pump, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Coming to the sound system side, I like this. This is great.
I set the stereo up. I wanted the stereo
Seen who's driving it, Wayne?
No, we're just looking here at the back here now. So you were saying you wanted to keep it out of the way so it doesn't leak.
It's still got to be usable.
Yep.
But you still need your spare.
Yep.
Like you said, a lot of cars.
Spare here. You got your housing here with the amplifier and your subs here in the back, which would really kick a bit of arse, I reckon.
Yeah. So like to say, like
For a little car, yeah.
Like a lot of stereo, but not all in your face.
Yeah.
If you look inside the car, the stereo is actually in the bubble.
You know what being around the car will be.
Oh, look at this. Hey, Jeff, take a look at this. Isn't this awesome?
Yes, that's all your stereo inside.
That's fantastic.
Underneath the seats alone, you got 4 speakers underneath.
Oh, okay, they're underneath the seats.
Yeah, and then 2 on the parcel shelf.
Right.
Like I say, they're not in your face, but it can still blow your head off.
And the way you've put this this cover over the speedo and the gauges here.
Yeah, well, that's the outside of the housing is original.
Yes.
And then we've sliced it out, got the Commodore gauges, reconfigured them in a way so that we can have everything working.
Yep.
And everything we need to be working, like the warning lights are all in that section there.
Yep.
I've got your triple media rev tech gauge, your speedo, all that sort of stuff in it. But
It's an auto.
but it's still fitting. Like normally in the Commodore it takes up that much space, or in here it only takes up that much space.
And you've done a so this is an automatic convert. You have to convert it to auto.
Yeah, it's just a full Commodore motor gearbox.
Oh.
Then it's got the BBL diff in it.
And the steering column is all different, all changed for what?
It's along a lot of standard lines, but it's like the dash itself. You look at the standard one, you've got the speaker grill there, the ashtray, different other switches, and I haven't got all that's got it all clean, so you can do the artwork there.
And the Trish say it took 6 years for you to...
It took 6 years.
Hi Brian, how are you?
I'm good,
You
thanks.
enjoying the day here?
Fantastic.
There's a great range of cars, isn't there?
Yeah.
What have we? Can you tell me a little bit about what we've got here? We've got the FX.
Ute, the back's a 1952
Yep.
FX Ute. That's it's a low mile car, and that paint was redone in 1978.
Ah.
And the interior, all the rest is original. It just adds from the fact.
1978. That's been kept in pretty good condition. So, and what about the canopy? I've seen a few of the canopies on the back here. Were they a commonly used part of the, like commonly?
Yeah, they're fairly
Common part of these particular cars.
Option.
Yeah, option extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what? And what's this? What's your truck here?
The truck's the first version in this new cab style.
Yep.
It's a 1948 GMC.
1948.
Yeah.
And did you do all the work yourself on this?
Yeah, I do. Paint,
You've done everything.
mechanical, panel beating.
Fantastic. It's great. Look, Luke. This is how Pops would have looked like.
Have a smell of it, Luke.
Oh, it's got the same. It's got the original.
That's amazing.
That's what Pops.
And for a commercial vehicle.
Yeah.
I mean, sedan, yeah, they could look after the commercial vehicle.
Yeah. What they because they were often used.
It comes from Puma. You see, it's just got painted to here.
So you've just left it exactly as it was.
Yeah.
Just do something better.
It's a leatherette, they call it.
Real leather on the sedans.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They call them leatherette.
Leatherette. Wow. I wish Dad was still around to see this. So if you want to buy one of these, you're going to buy one of these.
She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
Hi Mark, how are you?
Welcome along.
Yeah, this has been a terrific day. How's it been from your end? What have you seen today?
Fabulous, mate. You got 300 cars together on a paddock with some great guys, you know, that were talking about collecting and really clean shop the cars. It was wonderful.
And you've got a great space for this sort of thing. People can come here, they can spread out and show off their cars.
Yes.
Thank you, Mark. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming along
Nice
and
to
enjoying
talk
the
to
show.
you. Oh, wonderful.
Thank you. So, outside your door.
Wayne and I hope you enjoyed this Holden episode of the GM Day 2018 at the Fire Museum, Penrith, New South Wales. Please stay tuned for part 2 of this great day. Hooroo for now.